This podcast is sponsored by Eric's Concrete Pavers, Rockhouse Masonry, and Tahoe Pervious Pavements. When it rains, it drains.
This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So did you check a mirror before we started today's podcast?
No.
Maybe you should have.
No, don't start. What is it? Nuts?
No nuts.
Booger?
Well, you actually have nothing today, but that was a different story yesterday.
Can't get over it. I'm waiting in line at the bagel shop, and I'm talking to this lady. We're with Skylar. We were in Newport Beach yesterday, by the way. And this lady saying, "Oh, they're out of bagels. They're out of bagels." I'm like, so I tap her on the shoulder and I said, "Oh, you're out of bagels?"
One, you didn't tap her on the shoulder.
Two, she should have looked at me and said, "Nope, we're out of bagels, but you're not out of a booger." So embarrassing. I didn't know. I had a giant white booger, right?
Like wrapped around your septum.
Fucking disgusting. When I read the touch, Kylie's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what? I got nuts in my teeth."
Oh no.
She's like, no. And Skylar's like, "Oh my god." So embarrassing. The lady probably is dry heaving.
Oh well, she had a kid. Maybe she's used to it.
Yeah, she's like, "They only have everything bagels."
To go with your everything booger.
Yeah, that's disgusting. But we did go to Newport Beach for the weekend for Kylie's
we did do a little getaway.
Pre-birthday,
because we're too busy to do it closer to my birthday.
I know. So we had some friends go with us. We had Mark and Mel and Chris and Lauren.
Yep.
So it was a threesome thing going on.
Yeah,
a
throuple of couples.
Yeah, a throuple of couples. A lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
Kylie and I took this airlines, JSX. Maybe they'll sponsor us, JSX
That'd be cool.
Airlines.
Maybe we could get some flights. That'd be
amazing. That'd be cool. They're like semi-private almost.
Kind of. It's like a semi-private commercial.
Yeah, you go to the little airport. You don't go to the big airport. No security.
No security.
No fucking mask.
They did. Well, that's everywhere, though. They did wipe our bags for, like, gunpowder. I saw that.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, so he's handing them to the guy, and he wiped them down.
And he wiped our backpacks and stuff, too, actually. You didn't notice, but he did.
Oh, when I went to the bathroom, the guy wiped my ass.
Oh, that's nice.
It was great. That's
probably like the first time it's been cleaned in, I don't even know, years.
That's semi-private.
Yeah.
Gunpowder, no gunpowder on my asshole.
Oh, good. Good Lord.
Squeaky clean.
Ew.
We saw, what's that girl we saw when getting off the plane? I can't remember who. Jenna. Oh, Jenna.
I was like getting off the plane.
Yeah,
she was getting off the plane while we were waiting. Yes.
Yeah, and it's so funny when you see someone you know and kind of don't know. I'm looking at her. I didn't know who it was, and she's like, "Oh,
it
hi,
took me a
guys.
minute too, as well.
Hi. All right, whatever.
Hi.
I'm like, Kylie, who is that?
It did take me a minute, also.
Yeah, but anyway, we went on that flight and it was great.
It was great. I also have to say this was the first flight in our 10-year history that you have not slept on.
I was a little nervous because the plane's small.
I know every single flight you usually fall asleep before we take off.
I was a little nervous taking off because I was like, it's a little plane, but it was a jet, you know.
It was a jet.
Yeah, and it was a little like softer bumps kind of going out.
I noticed there wasn't like the big turbulence bounces, but it was a more sway.
Yeah.
We swayed more than bounced.
Yeah, so I wasn't, we didn't have a drink in the morning on the plane.
I know they give you free drinks.
Usually we'll have a cup of coffee, but we're like, hey.
We had one at the terminal because they had free coffee and tea.
Oh, yeah, we had coffee at the terminal. Yeah, that was great.
And then we had a drink on the plane.
It wasn't that much more expensive than a regular flight. It was, but,
the only downfall is they only do one flight a day.
Right. But Orange County, you got to go to 18 stops, and on the way home, we got all delayed and everything. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. So we went down. They drop you off at the Aussie Jet Airport.
Yes.
And so we got off there, and then put the Uber in. Got the Uber in 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
And then boom, we're at the Hyatt on Jamboree in Newport Beach.
Yep.
We always get an early check-in, and they let us check in every time.
Usually, we didn't have to lie this time.
Yeah, the funniest thing is right when we check in, right. So I just go into the room. Our room is second story above the pool.
Yes.
So I just open the blinds, look down at the pool, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Kylie, my dad's at the pool." This guy,
doppelganger.
He's seriously. My dad's got this real smooth skin, like he looks like he shaved his leg and it's all shiny.
Doesn't.
But he doesn't. And so is this guy. My dad has big feet. So did this guy.
It was crazy because you kind of, which it did, totally look like a doppelganger of your dad. And then we're sitting out there eating. And from the angle I had, I couldn't see his face. I could only see his body. And I was like, if you could sit where I'm sitting, you would die. So I took a picture, and you were like, holy shit. I would think that's my dad.
I know. We sent it to everybody. My mom, my brother. Marcus thought we were like, are you, is that an old picture you're sending me?
Is
Are
this
you
a
busting my
joke?
balls?
What's happening?
Like, yeah, Dad's here. Dad's
It
here.
looked exactly like him.
So when it was time to go to the pool, I'm like, hey, Kylie, I'm going to go down and visit Dad for a while. I'm going to go talk to him.
I'm going in the hot tub with Dad.
Yeah, then he went to the hot tub for a few. I'm like, hey, I'm going to go in the hot tub with Dad. That's crazy. Like exactly.
It was
like
crazy.
Him. Hey, to backtrack for a second,
Yeah.
tell the little joke I played on you in the JSX airport or whatever you want to call that.
Oh.
So Kylie's parents dropped us off at
yes.
the airport. So I said, we'll go. They wait for us to make sure
They
want to
make sure, like, because we were a smidgy late, because it's me, always late.
Right. And so I
And
said,
so
go.
they wanted to make sure we were good.
Yeah, I said,
So
go tell
they
them we're
waited.
okay.
So I had to go out and, like, tell them we're good.
And so while I'm checking in, the girl's like, isn't it great? No mask and everything like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, good, because I don't have one anyway. And so Kylie walks back in, and I go, hey, where's your mask? And
No,
she
you're
gets
like,
this,
do you have a mask? And I was like,
yeah, he gets
I
all this
actually
weird.
did. I
she
did
gets
have
this
one.
weird panic on her face.
No, I
though,
had
and
one, though.
Your voice gets all
I
high.
was like,
You're
well,
like, what? Mask?
yeah.
What?
I didn't do that. I was like, yeah.
Did you?
I did not do that. You're exaggerating my reaction.
It's like your face got all weird, and you're like,
I probably did get weird.
Oh, what? Huh?
Yeah, I make none of those sounds
It's like
ever.
high pitched sounds.
No, it's not.
And then the
you're
best-
making all of that up.
And they all started laughing, and I started laughing. I go, oh, I freaking got her. That was great. You
all I
just
said was,
walk right
yeah,
outside.
I do actually.
No.
Yes, huh? I'm sure I had a look more than anything. I don't react verbally.
And then we got on the airplane, and we sat next to the girl that had a cast on her arm. Lady, girl.
She's a flight attendant for
Spy.
JSX. No, that
She's a spy attendant.
it does like check-ins on the flight attendants because she can't work because of her broken wrist.
Right, so she has to make sure they're like.
So she does
she's
like
a
little
spy.
check-ins, quality control.
Yeah, that was weird.
Why?
She flew like 4 spots in one day or whatever.
Do you not do quality control on your guys? Like hop in, hey, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Yeah,
you mean micromanage like the crap out of them? Yeah, that's what I do.
there you go.
I do that to you,
Ugh,
right?
I'm surprised. Do you like drive by my work to make sure I'm there?
No.
Have you ever done that?
Spy cam your car. Make sure
Do I
you're
have
really
like
there.
do I have like a tracking device on my car?
I should put one on there. No, I don't do that.
I should put one on there.
Yeah. A lot of our work trucks have like tracking devices on them, or people have like delivery trucks will have tracking devices on
To
them.
make sure they're staying on their route.
Well, yeah, because you make sure they're going to sit at 7-Eleven all day or something like that, or
couldn't deliver
stopping
them all.
at their
Yeah.
wife's house and hanging out, then going, do the rest of
Stopping
their bread
for lunch.
deliveries. Or,
What?
the guy delivering bread or something,
Oh,
he
okay.
stops, instead of going to Costco, he stops at home, goes sees the wife for a while,
Oh, well,
and goes out. They have tracking devices.
as long as you deliver your bread.
I have a friend
right?
that they deliver like toilet paper and shit like that, and shampoo and stuff.
Yeah.
All their trucks are to have tracking devices.
Oh, so you can't go.
Right. You know what didn't have tracking devices, which what was
No.
really weird?
No.
Was those bikes we rented.
Oh, wait, that was the weirdest situation.
I know we're backtracking all over the place.
We are
but,
all over the
but
place.
since we're talking about tracking devices, we decided to go to Balboa Island because we couldn't get bikes at the Hyatt, and we're going to rent
we
bikes to go
yeah.
day drinking.
So we walked to Balboa Island first.
Yeah, and we get to this bike shop, and the guy says, you want electric or regular? We said, well,
Well,
let's have regular
We didn't
bikes.
have the choice. Yeah.
Yeah, so he gives us 3 electric
We didn't
and
have the
3
choice
regular.
because, like, apparently it was a huge biking weekend.
Obviously.
Because the Hyatt was out of bikes, and these guys had 3 regular bikes and 3 electric bikes left. Only because a group just drops them off.
Right. So we get these bikes, and the guy goes, all right, see you later.
I know.
No paperwork, no money, no nothing.
No
He's like-
name, no number, just good luck.
and apparently
Have
he's
fun.
just very trustworthy. I'm like, we could just take these bikes, and I'm thinking, oh no, they must have tracking devices on the bikes.
Yes, you and Chris were convinced they were being tracked.
Right. So when we got back to the bike place, the guy's like, no, I never got one stolen. Thanks, guys. We paid him. No, he doesn't have to do any paperwork either. No license, no paperwork, no nothing. So I'm like, shit. Next time I'm gonna rent a bike from you.
Yeah. It was convenient.
Yeah.
Because the worst part is like riding up and down that Balboa section.
Right. The uphill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
so
downhill,
Better
whichever
we,
one.
Better we friggin' walk anyway.
Yeah.
That's good. But yeah, the first night we got there, we got in our hotel, and then Mark and Mel got there, and then Chris and Lauren got there, and we're going out to dinner at the Rusty Pelican.
Rusty Pelican.
We love their Rusty Pelican is known for the garlic bread. My mom loves her garlic
Yes.
bread. But then we ordered the freaking garlic bread. It was all kind of crispy. It
You
wasn't
got-
good. It was shitty.
I just got the last piece that was like real crispy.
No, all of it was like that.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
It was all real crispy. So I'm bragging to Mark and Chris.
They're
I'm
all,
like,
it's
hey.
all right.
They're like, no, it's all right. But no, it's like world freaking famous garlic
Oh, you
bread.
should have said something. Like, can I get just some softer garlic
Yeah,
bread?
a little crispy.
Hmm.
But dinner was real good.
It was
Kylie got-
delish.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
who let the word out it was your birthday because we didn't say anything.
No,
I
we
didn't
were
say anything.
we were talking about. I think maybe when we got our drinks or something, we did like a cheers, and our waiter overheard it.
Oh, and then so he brought you a cheesecake,
Yeah.
and we didn't want to do the. It's not really
No,
your
I
birthday.
don't. Well, I don't like it even when it is my birthday.
Right, but the bar afterwards, after they sang "Happy
Oh
Birthday"
my
to
god,
you,
I know.
like the singer sat down next to you and
he
sang it,
did.
like in your ear.
Yes, he did. That he did.
I was like, oh god, Kylie's gonna hate that.
I know. I hate being sung "Happy Birthday."
How did they know it was your birthday there?
I have no. Somebody yelled it out.
Not me, because I know you don't like that.
Right.
But yeah, we went after the Rusty Pelican. We had a great dinner there,
We did.
and then we went to this place called the Shamrock,
Shamrock.
which is a little like Irish pub, I guess you want to call
yeah,
it.
I guess.
And they always have a live band, but
Divey.
the live band's always get this guy. You didn't
What?
even know about this.
What?
The live band is always like old guys, right?
Yo, yeah.
Like it's like 3 old guys and then this young singer, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, not even young, probably 40.
Correct.
So the one guy's playing My Sharona.
Yeah.
They just jam. These guys are like really good musicians
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I go to the guy. He said, we're going to take a break. So I go to the guy at the bar, the bass player.
Yeah.
And I go, man, we must be about the same age because, you know, you're saying those songs. He goes, oh, really? Yeah. How old are you? I go, how old are you? And he goes, oh, I'm 63.
We must be the same age.
I know. He goes, I'm 63. I'm
Did
like,
he look
oh,
good for 63?
I don't know.
Oh.
I was just like, yeah, maybe we're
Not
not
the
the same
same
age.
age.
Jesus Christ. They've-
Just 10 years, 11
those
years
guys
older.
were pretty good though. They jam, but they were
Yeah.
kind of like I saw I was taking a piss next to the one guy in the bathroom on the break too. I go, you guys are pretty good. He's like, yeah, well, I don't, not really. Yeah, but that guy was really good. I thought
Which guy?
the guitar player.
Oh, yeah.
He was cranking. The singer was not that good.
I mean, right.
Apparently, I sang with him. I don't even remember.
You told me that. I didn't witness it, but you told me you did.
I did. He gave me the microphone. I started singing some song. I sounded pretty good.
You don't
I
even know
thought.
what song you
I
sang?
can't remember.
Sad I missed it.
Yeah, I can't remember. Part of a song. It wasn't that crowded in there, so he was.
It got crowd. It's like it picked up, I feel.
Yeah, by the time we left,
Yeah.
it got a little more crowded. But Marcus said the owner there's kind of a
Older
real stern,
guy.
older
yeah,
guy.
he was.
By the time they left, he was like shaking their hands because Mark and Chris were drinking
yeah,
like
top
bourbon.
shelf bourbon.
Well, they were like drinking like bourbon that no one drinks in that bar.
Top
They
shelf
drink, like,
bourbon.
they drink- what does that mean? Top shelf for
Expensive. That means
Oh,
expensive.
well, in
bourbon.
that bar, they're drinking Jamesons. And
No,
shit.
I
We
don't.
should-
I think they were drinking more than James.
Speaking of Jamesons, podcast Dan polished our bottle of Jamesons last
Damn it,
Tuesday night.
Dan.
Pretty good. He's like,
Yeah,
hey,
there wasn't a whole lot
I
left.
have one. Was not now. There's none left.
Oh, gotta get a new one then.
I was gonna have to resort to the airplane bottles for him.
He might have taken a roadie then.
So hey, can I have another one? I'm like, yeah. We're used to you. We had to go a special trip to get ginger ale for you.
We did because we kind of have some, but we didn't have any.
But back to
You're jumping around.
I'm jumping by the podcast Dan drinking all the Jamesons. Podcast Dan would have loved that Shamrock bar.
He would.
He'd have fit right in.
Yes, he would for many reasons.
Yeah. Where were you? Like me
We
and
were in
Mark
the
and
bathroom. The girls were in the bathroom.
Why
talking.
the hell would you hang out in the bathroom?
Because it was quiet. The band was so loud you couldn't hear anybody talking.
Right. Every once in a while, like, where's the girls?
So we were
at?
just gossiping and talking in the bathroom.
Right. You
I
had
know.
you were like a you had like a trench coat on.
No, I had a
I
blazer.
mean, a blazer on, not a trench
Yeah.
coat, a blazer, but it had shoulder pads in it.
It did, which that's like a common thing these days.
Paul Abdul or something like that. With
It was a smidgy like 90s. I'll
was-
agree with that
it was
because it was like
it was like Clueless or something.
lilac and like a little shoulder paddy.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
I
mean,
kinda
for
like
the
it.
time. When we went out to breakfast with Sky, I was like, God, the trends look like 80s, 90s now. And
Well,
then I was
yes.
like, shit, Kylie was wearing 80s, 90s out.
I know.
It's just the way it is, I guess.
It's coming around for
Yeah.
a smidge. It won't last long.
Yeah, I mean, well, the 80s, the guys used to peg their pants.
Are you gonna start pegging your pants?
I should, yeah.
You should.
I can't remember. You just kind of roll.
I remember how to peg them.
Yeah,
I could do
so
it for
peg
you.
'em. I think nowadays they have them tapered down on their own.
Now they're just like tapered. Yeah.
yeah, so you can get them. You can get Mark probably pegs his pants.
He does not.
He just wears skinny jeans.
I don't think he does that either.
I don't know. But we
you
went.
guys, I think, have the same jeans.
We do.
Probably, yeah.
No, Mark's probably has some real designer jeans.
You have
man.
some designer jeans also.
Oh, I do.
You do.
I don't really know what I have. I just wear
know.
what looks good.
Okay. I think you kind of wear more than what's comfortable.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same shit all the time.
Right.
I always wear the same stuff, and once in a
You
while I'll venture out and then say, "No, I just want the same stuff."
I know.
But that's how it works sometimes. Kinda
Sometimes
boring.
that's how your life works.
Kind of boring.
Do
know
you
what's
want
not-
some shoulder pads?
Oh, I should put some of those in. Yeah, I think one of my like blazers has like shoulder pads in it
Oh.
anyway. Yeah,
Well, hey there.
looks like a football player.
Oh boy.
You know what? It's so weird. Every time we go out with those guys, we'll go to dinner, then we'll go to a bar or something,
Yeah.
and then we'll end up going out. And this time we went to get in the Uber. We're saying, hey, we want to go to the Taco Bell cantina to get a few tacos.
Yes.
Kind of late night tacos. The guy's like, oh no, it's closed. So then the Uber takes us to Del Taco.
Del Taco.
And I was so crazy. I thought the Uber driver was waiting for us at Del Taco.
No.
Yeah, we go to Del Taco, and I order. I don't know if have you ever heard of a bun taco?
Only
You
because
have.
I've been with you, but before
Right.
you, no.
Yeah, so folks out there listening, there's such thing as called a bun taco, and that's what you get at Del Taco. It's basically a taco on a bun.
It's basically a taco flavored sloppy Joe.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's taco meat, lettuce, tomato, and cheese.
On a hamburger bun, which
On a
is
hamburger
essentially
bun.
a sloppy Joe.
It's pretty much exactly a
A
sloppy
taco
Joe. I
flavored
never thought about
taco
it.
sloppy Joe.
I never thought about it that way. It is a sloppy Joe.
Like you're like, no, it's not. It is not. Yes, it is.
Speaking of sloppy Joes,
Oh no.
Hey everybody, this is Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders. You want a custom home from a Southern California premier home builder? Call me, Joe LaMonica with LaMonica Custom Builders, 310-465-3347.
I'll guarantee you Joe would love a bun taco. I
Oh,
know
I
Joe
was
loves
gonna
sloppy Joes, my mom's
Oh.
especially.
Well,
I
if
make
he-
great sloppy Joes.
Next time we see Joe, I'll have to get him a bun taco.
Yeah. Joe only wants burrito supreme.
Oh, okay.
Hey, can
Well.
I get a burrito supreme? So anyway, if we would have went to Taco Bell in the 80s,
Right.
we would have got a Bell Beefer. A Bell Beefer is basically a bun taco,
From Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell's version. Yeah.
This is so weird that this was such a rage.
When I was young, we begged my mom to go get us a Bell Beefer.
And the names for these things are horrible.
Bun taco and Bell Beefer.
Right.
Yeah, so Chris was totally offended. I got him a I got him a
That's
bun
totally
taco. He's like, "This is shit. This is garbage. It's like a smashed up hamburger bun." He's like, "It's like a sloppy Joe." I would just eat it. You'll love it. And he says, "No, I don't like it." But he ate the whole thing. I ate my whole
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
I want one now. I'm hungry.
Okie dokes.
I
I
got-
don't. I'm good.
Yeah, Bell Beefer, man. A Bell Beefer just sounds like you shit your pants or something.
Right. And a bun taco, it sounds kind of dirty.
A bun taco sounds like,
Some weird sex move.
A
or
dirty old
something.
vagina or
Yeah,
something.
I don't even know.
and then a
It
Bell
just
Beefer
doesn't
sounds like you
sound
shit your
right.
pants.
Either of them don't sound right or appetizing.
Couldn't they think
but
of a better
your
name?
mouth is like watering.
Like, it is watering. I'm salivating right now.
Disgusting.
I'm like, what's wrong with me?
I wonder that a lot.
When I was younger, like in my teenage years, I get like 5 Bell Beefers.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So many things wrong with that statement.
And they used to
I
have
feel.
at Taco Bell, they used to have enchiladas.
I do remember those.
And those are like an enchilada / burrito.
Yeah.
Those are freaking good.
Those were good. They're not
Yeah.
on the menu anymore.
You know what they're bringing out at Taco Bell?
Nope.
The Mexican pizza, they're bringing it back.
Oh, I didn't know it was gone.
No, yeah.
Oh.
It was gone, and I just heard it on the commercial. They're bringing
Oh,
it back.
Did
so
not know that.
that's fine with me. I like Mexican pizzas.
Yeah, they were tasty as well. I did not know they were gone.
I like
How
it all.
often I eat a Taco Bell?
So we, when we were in Del Taco that
Oh my God.
late night, it's crazy down in Southern California. I mean, Del Taco and those fast food places in and out, they go off at like 2 in the morning. I mean, everybody's there.
That happens everywhere.
I know, but
by the way.
especially down there because I guess there's so many people.
I don't know. Have you ever been like downtown Reno at that time? Like that
I don't know.
Keystone area.
Yeah, we'd always
that
get a
thing,
piece
like,
of
blows
pizza.
up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, go get a slice of pizza
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
It's everywhere, honey.
that sounds good. I'm getting hungry, man.
Okie dokes.
Jeez Louise. I go for a Bell Beefer and a bun taco and a slice of pizza right
Good
now
Lord.
with extra hot sauce.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we left Del Taco, had a good old time, got an Uber, and we're heading out, and there's this 24-hour donut place. So we had the Uber driver go through the donut place and then Got him a bear claw, right?
No, they didn't. He wanted a bear claw was his favorite donut.
Right.
But all the donut shop has was sprinkle donuts or old fashioned donuts. So Chris said, I got you this this bear claw donut that just looks like an old fashioned.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, I had no clue.
It was not really a bear claw.
Right.
It was an old fashioned donut.
What was that place called? Oh, these donuts. Oh, these donuts. Yeah, and it was a
Or
drive-through.
those donuts, something
Yeah,
like that.
it's so weird that donut shops are open 24 hours.
Not all.
I mean, a lot of donut shops are.
Well, they shouldn't be because they have a shit selection at 2 a.m.
Yeah, we only have old fashions left.
Right.
I don't even like old fashions, but
Well, you ate one.
yeah, I know. That was good. Had to wash down the bun taco.
Oh, good Lord.
Wasn't good. The stomach was not good the next morning either. I'll tell you that.
I feel like you went on like a shit eating spree this weekend.
Yeah,
Way more than like I.
I did. That's because I get together with Marcus and Chris. And we
It's
just
mainly
eat.
Chris.
Yeah, he's like,
You and Chris get together and you just eat.
right. He's like, hey, we'll go to dinner at 3:00, and then we'll go to.
Well, no, our
pre-dinner. We'll go to
reservation, our
pre-dinner.
reservation was at 9 on Saturday night. So we're like, oh man.
Yeah, 9:00.
So then it was like, well, let's have like an appetizer and then a pre-dinner and then we'll have dinner.
And then we even had.
And you guys did.
And then we even had an ice cream and a frozen banana.
No,
before we got
explain
back.
what happened between 3 p.m. and 9 p.m.
Explain what happened.
Yeah.
We went and got a piece of
You
pizza. And a
guys
beer.
went and got a slice of pizza and a beer.
Right.
And then you stopped and got a corn dog.
Oh, I forgot. We
Yeah.
went to Jane's corn
corn
dog
dog.
right after that and got a corn
Yep.
dog. And,
And then-
anybody else get? Oh, you got a churro.
I got a churro, but I shared it with everybody.
Oh, okay. And then we took the ferry across.
Yep.
And what do we do?
And you got a Balboa bar.
Oh, I got a Balboa bar. And
and Chris got a very
and
large.
Marcus got a banana.
Did he? I think him and Mel split one.
Yeah, they split a banana.
and
Chris got the biggest banana I've ever seen. It
It
looked
was-
like John Holmes.
It was the longest, skinniest banana I've ever seen.
It's like Long John
It
Holmes.
was insane.
The thing had veins in it.
And it was veiny.
Well, he didn't roll it nuts or anything. It was just
chocolate.
pure like stuck chocolate. Looked like, and it was all bent.
It looked very inappropriate. And
Biggest
phallic.
banana I ever seen. I'm surprised you didn't get arrested walking up the street with that thing. I was gonna call the cops.
I was gonna call. So you guys ate all that, and then we went to dinner.
At 9, we went to dinner.
But we didn't get home back into the hotel probably till like 5.
At dinner, I was like, "God, I'm not really that hungry.
Because you guys ate a piece of pizza, a corn dog, and a dessert. You had a whole meal.
Everything was good too. And then we get to dinner at the vegan place.
We did go.
All that we go to the vegan place for dinner. It wasn't really vegan, but it was.
It
like
had a lot of vegan options.
what was that place called? Malibu Farms.
Malibu Farms.
That place was good.
It was good. Mine was good.
It was like a healthy alternative restaurant. I don't know what you want to call it, but they had meat.
They did have meat.
It was good though.
Yeah, it was a good weekend.
But yeah, then a lot of Ubers. Then we Ubered it
Yeah,
from
we
there.
don't drive.
Mark rented a Maserati. Was it a
did.
Maserati?
Yes.
We didn't even drive in it either.
I know. We didn't even get a ride in it.
Yeah, so they have this thing called Toro,
Toro.
and like Skylar, if you're underage, you can rent it.
It's like Uber for
yeah.
rentals.
Yeah, for rentals, and then you can rent like fancy cars. Like Marcus got a Maserati for a few days. Or you can get a
Yeah.
Porsche, or
Which
you
was like not much more expensive than the like lame rental car they were going to get.
right.
So they were
So you
like,
can get
why
all-
not? We don't have kids. Let's do it.
I guess they just drop it off at the airport for you, and
Yeah.
you go pick it up, and you get your keys or whatever. But
the
never,
guy
never
met them
done it.
because I think he wanted to make sure they were like responsible
Like
people.
they're like 19 years old,
Right.
getting a Maserati.
Mhm.
Marcus said that thing ripped, but I don't know.
I
We never
know.
even took us
I
for a ride in it.
know.
I don't even know. No
We didn't
clue.
go anywhere. Should
It
have.
looked cool. The valet parks are right out
I
front
know,
of the
it did
hotel
look
because
very
it's like,
nice.
and Marcus kept telling the guy, "Hey, watch my car."
It's a rental.
Telling the kid,
No.
"Watch my car. Watch my car." Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction. Speaking of Marcus, and DoTerra Essential Oil.
Oilers.
I know, I do it every time. DoTerra Essential Oils. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller at This Essential Life is her handle. Right, dear?
Right.
You're doing good.
Why?
Because you've been hacking.
Oh, my
you hacked
God.
the whole freaking weekend like
No,
a
I
hacking
didn't. I
machine.
only hack when I laid down.
And then you're hacking when we were before the
Before
podcast.
this, I was. You're right. I don't know what happened.
Right.
Was hacking. But usually my coughs
glad you're
just
not.
tend to be when I lay down.
Well, good.
Right.
I'm glad you're not.
I haven't had to clear my throat once either. Knock on wood, it's coming.
No, I have to clear my throat. I'm like,
Oh.
oh God, I'll take a sip of my drink.
I've been drinking this tea.
But you know, what couples go on vacation,
Yeah.
right? Like we do.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get along better on vacation or better at home?
On vacation.
Why is that?
I think it's because you don't have like real shit to deal with.
Because you're just all
It's just
chilling?
like fun.
Well, some
and
people go on vacation and
relaxing.
fucking fight the whole time.
That's true. And we're on the same page when we're on vacation too, though. We like to do the same things.
Right. Now there was a thing I was listening on the radio earlier, and it says before you go on vacation, you need to make sure that if you're the type of people that don't want to be sitting around at all, then book yourself on a bunch of shit and you get no rest on vacation. Then there's another type of people that just like, dig their toes in the sand and sit by the pool or whatever and don't do nothing.
We're those people.
We would be those people.
But we're both those people, so it's nice.
We like to do a little activity here and there, but we don't like to do it till later in the afternoon or something.
Yeah,
like
because
that.
we're not morning people,
If
especially
Skylar
on
starts
vacation.
listening to this, she's gonna burn up. She hates waiting for us.
I know. Well, because I'm on vacation, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to be in a hurry. I want to have my coffee.
Right.
I want to,
Yeah. So when you do go on vacation, whether it's with your wife or spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend or just friends, you need to
Right.
make sure that you are similar styles.
Which, like Mark and Mel, and even kind of Chris and Lauren, because they have kids, are not. They're like early risers, like get up and go. So we like pre-warn, like you guys do whatever you want.
We'll meet you at noon.
We'll meet you at like 11.
Yeah. And that works out really good for us.
And that's fine. We know what's going on. If you want to do shit before we even wake up, great.
Right. You know what they should do is contact Atna before you're going to go on vacation and make sure your signs align. Like if you're a couple and you
Like
want to go on
if you
your
just
first
started dating or
you
something.
just started dating, should we
Your
go on
first trip?
vacation? You
Yeah.
learn a lot if you go on a first vacation or
Oh my
first
God, you
trip
totally learn a lot your
with
first trip
a
with
boyfriend
somebody.
or girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I do that, I have gas pains the whole time.
Did you have gas pains the first trip we ever went on?
I still get gas pains because I don't want to let it out as much.
That's because you eat like shit.
It's all the corn dogs. Corn
You
dogs and
apparently
pizza
don't.
and-
That's apparently not the problem because I believe it was Thursday. You kept ripping it in the room and it smelled horrible. And you did it right before Mark and Mel walked in.
Oh my God, that was so
It
embarrassing.
was so
Mark standing at
stinky.
the door of our kind of right when we get there. I let a little squeaker and it stunk up the whole room. I'm like, God
It was
damn
so
it.
bad.
And we didn't
Oh, maybe
bring
that
any
was Friday.
matches.
That was Friday, actually.
Yeah, so Mark is standing at the door, and Mark and Mel.
I know.
And I'm like, you guys can't come in. They're like, why? Why? I go, I just let a squeaker fart and it stinks. So Mark comes in. He's like, oh my God, this stinks. Mel can't smell, I guess.
Thank
so.
God for Mel. I mean, she's lucky.
I know. How did he get so lucky?
I
He
don't
just
know.
fart and she didn't even smell it.
What? I know.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know either.
Maybe he burned all nose hairs out of her hair.
You've yet
She-
to burn mine,
she-
apparently.
Yeah, she started out smelling everything. Now she can smell a thing.
Poor Mel.
I was like, Courtney can't smell.
I know.
I used to
She's
fart.
also-
I used to fart
I
in my
know.
office.
You used to like let squeakers out all the time, and she had no idea.
Yeah, I'm like, is she gonna smell us or not? I guess
Nope.
not.
What if she did one day?
I don't know.
Would you be embarrassed?
Probably. I mean, a little bit embarrassed, but who knows? I mean, people that can't smell, you know.
Good Lord.
It's Why were you laughing the other day?
I don't
know
know.
you said I had nuts in my teeth when we started the podcast
You didn't have, yeah.
because I ate nuts with my coffee or something.
No, I was laughing the other day
As-
because Thursday we had made nuts for dinner on Wednesday night. And so Thursday morning before we left, so I didn't have work. So I was up. I was actually making cookies. I was drinking coffee and we had put you put the extra nuts in a Ziploc bag. And when I got up, the
Yeah, 'cause I
Ziploc
roast
bag
nuts for my
was
salad.
like open. And I'm like, did he like wake up at 5 and eat nuts? So I'm like, whatever. I don't know. So you come home and you're like, have you been eating the nuts? I'm like, no, I think you left that open this morning. He's like, oh, I did have some nuts this morning. They were good with my coffee.
Actually, the roasted nuts taste pretty good with the coffee because our coffee
And
is
then
like
you
toasted.
took a handful of nuts and some coffee.
I think that's kind of normal. I don't know.
To eat roasted nuts at 5 in the morning?
Well, it's a 5. I'm 5:36 in the morning, maybe.
Does that matter?
I
First
get
thing in the morning when you wake up, is it normal to have roasted nuts?
Probably not.
Okay.
But if they're sitting on the counter, why not?
Okay.
But it kind of goes with the coffee because the coffee is kind of like a toasted coconut or something like that.
It is a
Tell
toasted
tell
coconut.
the audience what I do for you every morning.
You make me coffee every morning.
Right. I make the coffee like 4:30. I make the coffee, and
You
then
do.
she has to turn it back on. I think as it
I
goes
do.
off.
But that's
But
okay.
that's nice, right? That's
It's
what I
very
do.
nice.
Probably pissed if I don't make it.
I might be pissed. You have yet to not make it.
I know. We started making coffee in the pandemic. Actually.
We did.
I say it's because we're kind of home.
We used
I'll
to
make
never
coffee.
make coffee during the week.
Now we make coffee. It's probably not any good for us, I'm sure.
I don't know. Probably not.
But yeah,
Makes me Feel better.
Makes you what?
Feel better.
You weren't saying that. You were saying something weird.
No, I go like, wait, I don't know. Feel bad because you used to drink tea before.
Oh.
Now you drink coffee.
Okay. I don't know if that's good for you or bad for you.
I think it's a mental thing more. Like it makes me happy.
Coffee makes you happy?
Yeah.
Especially when you drink a pot of it.
Right.
You can drink some serious coffee.
I know it's a problem.
When we're in Newport, we just make we always just do the hotel
the room
coffee.
We
We always call up for more pods or more little packets or
one
whatever.
cup is not enough.
Yeah, exactly.
At all.
Last week on our show, we had your sister Aislinn on.
Yeah, we did.
And I clipped a couple funny clips out. We've already put them on the internet. They're really funny.
Oh.
I only picked the clips that she really laughs at me a lot.
Oh, okay. So you did it to make yourself look better?
No.
Okay.
Just to know that I'm funny.
Oh, okay.
And we got a couple comments. I'm still looking for a gym partner.
All right.
Anybody out there wants to be my gym partner. Looking for Monday, Thursday, South Rack Athletic Club. Be
you
there.
have a time frame? Afternoon?
Yeah, probably afternoon because I don't. Those are my later days, So
Okay, late afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then got a couple comments on our questions that we were doing.
Oh.
Yeah, the questions. But the one question that I didn't ask.
Yeah.
And I wrote it down here is if you could pick a role for your spouse to play, like in a movie or something, what would the role be?
Yeah,
you were saying what were you saying would be for me?
I don't know if you remember this, before you even had those questions, told you what your perfect role would be.
What was it again?
A football player.
Like Kurt Warner?
Yes, because we watched the American Underdog.
Right.
And the actor that played him like bulked up for the role and had like a big old neck and everything. And I was like, oh my God, you already have a big neck. You're perfect.
I'm like a big bulky guy, but I got no neck.
You would be like the perfect football player. Or you could be the life story of Bruce Arians because you look just like him.
Like old man Bruce Arians.
Well, I mean, they'd have to age you up a bit or be a younger Bruce.
My face is red and no neck. No neck, red face. It's perfect. Yeah.
So that would be your perfect role.
Okay. I like that. Well, I like football.
I know.
I don't know what yours would be. I can't even think. What was I saying? Like psychotherapist.
You told me that I'd be a therapist that then murdered people.
You would get in their heads and you would just listen to them.
And then murder them?
And just you would convince them to do weird things. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else. Or you can just be
Or
you can just be the person that laughs at people.
Oh, I mean, I do that in real life anyways.
Yeah, you just make fun of people and heckle them.
Heckle them?
Yeah, you wouldn't be a good heckler, but you're a good laugher. You would laugh really good at them.
I mean, I guess I would.
But I don't know what kind of role that would be.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a great role.
I can't think of one. I'll get it back. You know what role you should be?
What?
The same as our cousin Amanda, the hug
Hugger?
pusher.
Yeah.
Yeah. She texts
So you're
you.
telling me I need to be a better hugger?
Yeah, a hug pusher, shot pusher. You'd be a good shot. You're actually a good shot pusher.
What am I?
Pusser. I was gonna say pussy, and then I said shot pussy. Say this. Repeat after me.
What?
Take the shot, pussy.
No, that's not how I would do it.
Do it. Say if you wanted someone to take a shot, a whole group of tables to take a shot. What would you do?
I would not say take the shot, pussy.
What would you say?
I'd be like,
You want to rally 8 people to take a shot. What would you say?
oh man, I would rally, be like, come on, let's do it. Let's take the shot.
That's what you would
Oh,
say.
I keep going, but
I like take it, take it,
chug it.
chug it.
Open your throat and take it.
Yeah, suck it down, pussy.
Okay, I would not say pussy. I can tell you that.
Definitely wouldn't say that.
No.
But Amanda, did Amanda or Brandon comment about the hugging?
Amanda.
Like, she said, "Oh, as I said, Amanda's a good hugger."
Yes.
Yeah.
She said she will forever be a hug pusher.
Yeah, hug pusher. It's good to be a hug pusher.
It is.
There's some people are really huggy.
Mhm.
Cousin Michael's huggy.
Oh.
You know, some people always are you very huggy?
No.
You're not?
No.
You don't really hug me, do you?
Only so I can scratch your back.
I know if you hug me, if Kylie ever hugs me, I'm like, okay, now scratch my back.
That's the only.
That's why you avoid me.
Probably no.
So you don't have to scratch my back.
I think you like come to me for a hug and then it's like, okay, scratch my back. You don't even want a hug. You just want me to scratch your back.
Right.
You try to make it all sweet. I'm like, oh yeah, I missed you. Hug me and scratch my back.
I'm a scratch pusher.
You are.
I
You
know.
do it to me every night in bed too.
I love getting my back scratched. It feels so good. Just
I wouldn't know
My
because
skin's so
someone doesn't reciprocate.
You don't like your back scratched?
I wouldn't know. Nobody does it. Nobody scratches my back.
Well, I'll do it if you want me to. I usually fall asleep first.
Right.
You got to catch me about 6 o'clock. About half an hour here. Catch me, and I'll be able to scratch your back.
No, thanks.
But I have a back scratcher in my nightstand. In case you're not around, I use a back scratcher.
Do you want to know what else you used that you used the other day?
What?
You pulled out a wooden spoon from the utensil jar and scratched your back with it.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
I was like, is this your joke?
I mean, it worked.
I also stir the vegetables with that.
Yeah, a little dead skin on there.
Okay.
I have a back scratcher in my truck that I keep in my back seat.
I know.
In case I get to a stop sign, I got to scratch my back. And then I have one next to the nightstand, or in my nightstand.
I know.
Yeah, back scratchers everywhere.
I know you do.
Right.
Your
Why don't you just keep one on your nightstand, then you can scratch your own back?
I'll just borrow yours. You scratch your own back. It'd be nice if somebody else scratched mine every once in a while, though.
I'll scratch it. You know who may scratch your back?
Who?
Mr. Rob.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
G&E Painting and Drywall, servicing Reno, Tahoe, and the Truckee areas for over 25 years.
Call G&E today for all of your painting and drywall needs.
I wonder if that Amanda Heard ever scratched Johnny Depp's back.
Oh shit! If she did,
Better
she
stick a
made
fork
it.
in his
She
back.
made it bleed.
Those guys fucking hated each other.
Apparently,
I don't even think it was like passionate.
it doesn't sound.
We'll probably talk a little
passionate.
more about this next week, but
It's a
they're on
little
this trial. It's
intense.
crazy. I listened to it a little bit on the radio because I'm driving around. It's
Hey,
crazy.
yeah.
I want to hear her on the stand.
When does she go on the stand?
This week.
Okay.
I didn't hear it today at all. I don't know if she was or not, but
Like, why are they really getting to this point? So
they were only together a couple years.
I know. It was volatile.
Yeah, and a lot of drugs and this. I want to hear it. We'll talk about it a little more next week when Mom and Dad are going to be on next week.
Oh, okay.
We'll see what they say. Mom was like, "Oh my God," but
Did your mom ever throw in a bottle of vodka at your dad and slice his finger off?
No, one time she waterboarded him with vodka though.
Oh shit!
She poured. He came home and he wouldn't budge, so she cut his clothes off.
She
with
cut his
scissors.
clothes off.
Yeah, and then he was doing something. She was so mad at him. She just poured the vodka down his throat when he was like.
What did
laying
he
there.
do? What was his reaction?
I think he gagged and got waterboarded.
Oh my god!
I mean, this is when they were like, 20s, or whatever.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, we'll have to ask him about that.
Oh jeez.
They have good
Are they
stories
gonna-
about that.
Yeah, would their trial be similar? If they had to go on trial?
No, they've been 50 freaking years. I don't even know what they would. They would probably both lock them up in an insane asylum, right?
Possibly.
Yeah, so it's gonna be good. Next episode's our 50th episode.
Oh, the next one is?
This is 49.
Okay.
Yeah, next episode's
Sadly, I don't know what number on.
50 episodes. So Mom and Dad are gonna be on. They're gonna be out of town for the 52nd, the 1 year anniversary.
Which most people celebrate their 50th because it's a big 50. But from day one, you had always wanted to celebrate 52.
Yeah, that's
A
1
full
year.
year. So we are not celebrating 50.
We're gonna celebrate a little bit by having my parents on.
So we're going to celebrate 52. Should we
Yeah.
bring up? Oh, your mom won't drink champagne.
Why?
I don't think she drinks champagne. You don't really drink champagne either.
Give her a mimosa or something.
Your dad will drink champagne.
Yeah, we'll pop it on the air here. It'll be
Okay.
fun. Everybody can check it out.
So mild celebration next week.
Yeah, mild celebration.
So we're amping up to the big one. Hopefully it's exciting. Hopefully I'm not amping
Big
up to
excited. I think
nothing.
Podcast Dan might be on.
Okay.
Everybody can meet him. Hoping we'll get Otten on.
Oh, we should probably reach out to Anna.
Make a couple phone calls. We're gonna maybe call cousin Jeff, cousin Michael, cousin.
Oh, we're gonna call a bunch.
Yeah,
of
maybe we'll call
peeps.
Amanda and Brandon. We'll call a few of
Oh.
the cousins and stuff. We do a couple minutes each to see what they. We
Okay.
can line them up, get them on the phone. Don't want them all here. Forget that.
That's a lot of people.
We can have 4 mics going here, but
It's a lot of people to try to fit in this small room.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dear,
Yes, dear.
it's that time.
Dinner time.
Last call and dinner time. All right, who are we cheersing today?
I think that we should cheers Margaret Mel and Chris and Lauren for coming on my pre-birthday celebration weekend with us.
Yep. Cheers, guys. That was great. Thanks
Yeah,
for
cheers, and
coming.
thanks for coming.
Yep. We're going to Maine.
next, we're going to be
Our next trip's to Maine. How do we decide to go to Maine?
We pulled it out of a hat.
Yeah, it's going to be
Or a
good.
cup. We found travel buddies.
It's going to be the main event.
Oh boy!
What the
Can
fuck?
we get shirts made that
Yeah,
say that?
Yeah, the main event with our names on the back.
I think that every trip we do, we should get shirts made.
Yeah,
For
that's a good
that
one.
we all wear around.
I like that one, the main event. MAINE.
2022.
Yeah.
or
What do
whatever
you
year
do
we
in
go.
Maine?
We don't know.
We're gonna have to research this out.
I a little bit did. I have no idea what we're gonna do
Yeah.
in Maine.
Whatever we do, it'll be fun though.
Right. We're
What-
gonna eat some Maine lobster.
Like 3-4
And-
dinners easily.
There's a culinary walking tour. I found that. There's lighthouses.
Yeah, I like to go on a culinary walking tour.
Well, I'm not sure what we're gonna do.
We do a culinary scooter tour.
There's a lot of bikes.
A lot of biking
Yeah.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be good. We have the e-bikes. We'll need e-bikes.
Yeah. So
That'll
We'll
be
see.
awesome. Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at www.lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into My Life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Love you, baby.
Love you.
Now you like me.
I do. You was a little
You like
irritating
me.
earlier.
No.
It's hormonal.